as we are already 120 minutes into the game. This is the NFC divisional round, and the winner of this will host the NFC championship game after what happened last night between the Commanders and the Lions. Of course, the Commanders ended up winning that, so the Rams or Eagles will host the NFC championship game, but first, they need to get past this game. So Barkley runs up the middle and close to the first down. I think he just got there. Yes, he did. He just got there. First down, Philly. Rams. First. Okay, and first and 10 at the 50-yard line. Hurts looks a throw, has time, throws it. It is caught up in the middle by Barkley, and a gain of about 6 to 7 yards. And that will, 5 to 6 yards. So now Philly gets closer to the first down. It'll be second down and manageable for the Eagles. But, man, this matchup was already a good matchup to begin with at the early part of the season on Sunday night. But, of course, this is going to hopefully be the same circumstance. Ron and Hurts keeps it himself. He stays on his feet, and he's still going. And you can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Philly. And the Eagles already, just about 3 minutes in, have taken the early lead in this NFC divisional round. Touchdown, Philly. And the Eagles have the lead. But, man, I'm already a few minutes into this, so I've been trying to get back home as fast as I could because I just got off of work, as you can tell. There's my work shirt underneath here. But, man, we have a good game today. I'll be doing the game later on of the Ravens and the Bills. I'll have that link posted out shortly. But, man, and the extra point is no good. The extra point is shanked to the right, so it'll only be 6 on the board for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was Jake Elliott, the man that kicked the extra point, but missed. Just trying to get some of these links out to some of my good pals. Okay, let's see what the Rams can do in a response to this offense. And this is my only... Oh, man, what stream? How many? So this is my second playoff... Well, fourth playoff... So I had 2 divisional round games last year, 2 NFC and AFC championship games, and then the Super Bowl. I have 5 playoff games that I streamed from last year, while I have only 2 this year. I've been very busy this week. So I apologize in advance for only doing a very few amounts. So I will be doing the one right now, and then I'll also be doing the one later on tonight between the Ravens and the Bills. But man, you had a lot of crazy stuff going on yesterday in the NFL. You had, of course, the Chiefs winning again. You had so many things going on. You had the Commanders of all teams shocking the heck out of the Detroit Lions. I'm sorry, I'm looking on here. I'm just posting out my link to my live stream to some of my friends and family so that way they can tune in and watch from the far. But feel free to leave a like and comment, and be sure to like and subscribe to this channel for more all-around sports content. I do everything NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB. Primarily those first 3. MLB I try to get to, but normally I get to those later on when it comes closer to playoff time for those baseball games. But, of course, that's just me. I don't know. I've been busy, so I haven't been able to do that many videos. I posted up 4 videos earlier today about different topics. My top 10 best disappointments biggest disappointments and my top 10 biggest surprises of the year, also along with a few others as well. Let me see if that is all of my pals. Let me just send this one as well. But you got a lot of playoff games that have happened between these two sides. Of course, Sean McVay and the Rams did go against the Philadelphia Eagles in Los Angeles before they caught fire. All our prayers are out to the Los Angeles area because they are currently still dealing with those wildfires. So all our prayers and blessings are all to the people of Los Angeles. So the Rams get the return to about the 27-yard line. I couldn't quite see because it was at a different angle. But the Rams, if there's been one thing about this team that is going to be a factor, it is that offense. The offense has to get points here. You're playing against one of the best defenses of the NFC. And this defense of Philly has been able to tackle people all day. So they're going to need to have a great, perfect day in order to get a playoff win. Stafford fakes the snap, handoff, looks to throw, has some time, floats it. That one's almost intercepted. It was Darius Slay out in front. And that could have been a house call if that was picked. So, but man, and it was Nakula that was the intended target. So, but man, Philly, this team, if they're going to win this game, it's going to be because of the defense. And also on what the offense can do as well. The defense primarily needs to do their job. The defense has to keep this Rams team at bay. And this time it's a handoff to Kyron Williams. Gets a gain of 2, maybe 3. And that'll bring up 3rd down for the Los Angeles Rams. But Stafford, this guy's been shocking a little bit. He's had a 5-4 record in the postseason. He, of course, won a Super Bowl with the Rams about 3 years ago when Aaron Donald was still playing for the team. But we'll see if they can get back there today. So Stafford in the back, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And then also the running back in the backfield. Stafford looks to throw, throws it. It is going to be, was that caught? They're saying it's incomplete. And that is what it's going to be. It is incomplete. And it was, I believe, intended for Higbee, but I don't think he came down with it. Let's see. Ooh, that might be a catch. They might want to challenge that. Let's see that again. Did the ball touch the ground? Oh, it didn't look like it to me. Yeah, that looks incomplete. That looks like a catch to me. And they might go and review this. Sean McVay, I believe, has thrown his challenge flag on the field. Let's see if they are going to actually challenge this. So let's see. The ball's caught right there. Oh, man, that is very close to call. It's very hard to see because Darius Slay was right up in there, so you can't clearly see through the camera of where it's coming from. It looks to me that he had the hands underneath the ball from what it looked like to me. It looked like he had full control and possession. The ball didn't look like it touched the ground. So I believe that is going to be a catch, and that's going to be a 1st down. But we'll, of course, have to see because it is a challenge. My man, you had so many surprises last night. You, of course, had the biggest surprise of them all was the Commanders. I mean, who saw that team coming? And now, the Cowboys are the only team remaining with the longest championship drought of the NFC. So that's really good music to my ears because I'm a Cowboy hater myself. But we'll see if the Rams can get something going. I believe this is going to get overturned and to a completed catch. That's what I believe is going to happen. Just from what I saw from the replay. So we'll see what happens there. But we'll see. Also, be sure to like and comment. And be sure to shoot me down some questions in the live chat room. If you all have an open chance. Be sure to shoot me down in the live chat. because we're going on this all day. We're going to be doing the game later on between Baltimore and Buffalo. So that game is going to be really very close. And whoever wins that one is going to go against the Kansas City Chiefs, which they will try to look to knock the Chiefs out. But I think the Chiefs right now, they look like they're going to three-peat. I said this during my video I posted a few hours ago. I believe the Chiefs are going to three-peat, and there's no way to stop them. If there's any way that they can be stopped, it's going to be either by it's either going to be by the Ravens or the Bills. One of those teams. I just don't know who. But challenge is still being reviewed. They are taking a very long time with this, and they probably want to. They don't want to get this wrong because this is probably a game-changing play. So, well, yep, there's the sky cams. So we'll see if this is going to stand. I believe it has. I believe it's been overturned. So we'll see what ends up happening there. So, yep, call was reversed. So the Rams will get a first down. So it's a first down for the Rams. And Kyron Williams now breaking through the middle. First down and a little bit more. Down to the 35-yard line. And a first down for the Rams. Let me see if I can. Okay. So the Rams now will have a chance to get some points on the board. So Stafford fakes the handoff, looks to throw. Pressure is coming. He has to throw it down to the ground and incomplete. There was no one in the vicinity of the area. The only receiver there was Tyler Higbee. I believe it was Nolan Smith there bringing the pressure. So, but we'll see if the Rams can get some points on the board. Remember, if they get a touchdown and an extra point, they will take the lead. Because the Philadelphia Eagles did miss on that. Hold on. Okay, I might move during a break. So in Stafford throws it. It is caught by Nakula down inside the 20. And that will be a first down inside of the red zone for the Philadelphia Eagles. So we'll see if this is going to be the likely case for the Rams, if they can get a score on the board. This game is going to be really close. I do believe it's going to be really close. But hopefully the Eagles can get the win, just so the Rams can get knocked out. So here we go. Stafford has two receivers to the left, two to the right, and Kyron Williams in the backfield. And a quick throw to Nakula. It is caught and going to be brought down only for a gain of, I think, 4 for Nakula. And that'll be bring up second down and manageable for the Rams. Sorry. My goodness. Okay. So, and yep, there's the catch by Nakula. Oh, that was the first down catch. Okay. So, second down and 6 coming up for the Los Angeles Rams. Trying to get something on the board. Sorry, I've been working as of late. Stafford throws. It is incomplete. Intended for Nakula. And there's no flags. It was Quinton Mitchell, the rookie out of Toledo, with the breakup. Puka Nakula wanted a flag, and he's not going to get it. That'll bring up third down and 6 coming up for the Los Angeles Rams. But Quinton Mitchell, that was a great play, great awareness by Quinton Mitchell. Yeah, it looks like and the Rams do have a point. He did get there a little bit early, it looked like. So the Rams, third down and 6 coming up for the Rams. And here we go. Stafford looks to throw, has time. He is going to run up the middle. He is going to, I think he got it. It'll depend on the spot. The far left official is marking him just short. So that'll bring up 4th down, but what are the Rams going to do here? Are they going to go for it and risk of turning the ball over on downs? Or are they going to kick a field goal? I would personally take the points if I was them. I would personally take the points. Yeah, he was touched down. I think that's a good spot. So, in handoff, Kyrie Williams, he's got the 1st down. And that's a 1st down for the Los Angeles Rams at the 6. And it's 1st and goal for the Rams. So we'll see if the Rams can get something going here, if they can get a score on the board. And we'll see, of course, if they can do that. I might move when we go to break as well. I might move over to the table behind me. So we'll get that set up and ready once this goes commercial. So Stafford has 3 receivers to the right and Kyle Williams in the backfield. Okay. And Nukula shifts over to the left. Stafford hands it off to Kyle Williams. He is going to be brought down only for a gain of 2. Cooper DeJean and Josh Sweat were 2 of the guys in there for the Philadelphia Eagles defense. So pretty much the winner of this game will, of course, go to face off against the Washington Commanders. If it's LA, I'm wondering how they're going to do that in a situation because the fires going on in LA. We don't know about what fires have taken over which parts of Los Angeles. So I do believe if the Rams do win this game, it would be played again in Arizona. I do believe that would be the likely case. If the Rams do win, of course. So 2nd down and goal. Stafford floats one. It is incomplete for DeMarcus Russell, the man that caught the overtime touchdown in week 9 against Seattle. So it is 3rd down and goal. It was Darius Slay covering on DeMarcus Robinson. So we'll see if the Rams can put some points on the board. It's 3rd and goal. If they don't get this, I probably think they go for a field goal to get some points on the board. Okay, 3rd down coming up for the Rams at the 4-yard line of Philly. Here we go. Let's see what they can do. Stafford looks to throw, has time, throws it. It is caught, and that is touchdown Rams. And that is a touchdown for the Los Angeles Rams, Tyler Higbee. And the Rams put up an answer against Philly. And it is tied up 6-6 right now. And I believe it was C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He was signaling like it's incomplete. Let's see what happens. No, that's a catch. That is for sure a catch. Let's see from another view. Oh, yep, his knee was down. So that is a catch and a touchdown for the Rams. Can they make this extra point? The Eagles missed one earlier. Can Cardi make an extra point attempt? Kick is on the way and right down the middle. It is good. And the Rams take the lead by 1. So the Rams will lead 7-6 when we come back. I'm going to move real quick, so I'm going to move some of my stuff. Hold on just a second. There we go. Okay. I had to get readjusted there real quick. So, okay. So let me do that. Let me know if you all can see me just fine. So let me do that. Well, this stuff. All right, we're in a different setup now. I have this created just for a recent notice. I was recently over there, as you see the stuff piled up over there. Sorry about the pile up. Still getting adjusted and still organizing stuff in our household. So, and we moved in a month to 2 months ago. So, man, we already got a good game. I swapped positions from where I recently was, just so that way I can show you all my cool little setup back here. I am going to grab one of my dogs though, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back in just a second. All right, I got one of my pups with me, so we'll see if this is gonna work or not. I normally do this whenever I have that that other chair I had, so I might as well do this for right now. Hopefully that works. So, we'll see if the Rams can get a stop on defense. This is one of the youngest defenses in the NFL, so we'll see if the Rams can do anything to stop the Philadelphia Eagle offense. So we'll see if they can get a stop. It's 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 32-yard line. So we'll see, of course, what they can do there. So here we go. Barkley handed off, and it'll be a gain of 3, maybe 4. I'm not quite sure. So, and then, so the Rams, they're looking at Stafford. He got pretty hit. He got hit pretty hard on that last drive, and he's being evaluated maybe for an injury. I'll keep you all updated on that. So, Eagles trying to get a response on offense after that Rams drive. So, 2nd and 6, Hurts floats one. It is incomplete, almost caught by A.J. Brown. And it was Cameron Curl, one of the guys in there. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 6 for Philly. We'll see if the Eagles can get something going here. Let me see. Is this a good view for you, all of you? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if this is a good view for all of you guys. Okay. It's 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Eagles. Rams need to get a stop here, I believe. So Hurts looks to throw. Has some time. Pressure is coming. He is in trouble, and he is sacked. And that's one of the 2 rookies out of Florida State in Brendan Fisk. And Brendan Fisk is a little hobbled after the tackle, and he's not feeling so right. He hobbled off on his left leg. So we'll see if Brendan Fisk is going to be okay. All right. So the Rams will get the ball back with a little bit of time to go in the first quarter. There's still 5 minutes remaining in the first. And the punt is back, and it'll be caught at the 16, and it'll be returned. And returned by Smith. And ran into his own guy and brought down at the 34. He got hit by his own man. I believe it was the long snapper that got in his way. So a little miscommunication between the special teams, and the Rams will get the ball next. So the Rams now have a chance to put up a response. Another point on the board. So we'll see, of course, what they can do. But of course, is my little pup right here, little Sarabi girl. You probably can't see her eyes because she's got a lot of fur up in there. Lots of fur up in her eyes. Let me see if I can clear that. There we go. Okay. So, but yeah. So the Rams now will get the ball back. So we'll see, of course, what happens there. I'll do the Bills and Ravens right after this. So we'll see, of course, what happens in that circumstance. So we'll see what happens there. So, but yeah. But this is my little pup. And she gets sometimes very interested in the TV. Very interested on what's on TV. Especially if it's an animal. She'll bark at the TV if it's an animal. So let me see if I can move this right up to here. So I could be looking right at the camera. So we'll see what the Rams can do in response to the stop that they just made. But for all the viewers currently in here, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to leave me any comments in the live chat that you have. But we'll see, of course, what can end up happening. But if whoever wins this game, I believe might have a chance to go neck to neck with the Washington Commanders. If it's the Rams going to face Washington, I believe Washington might come out with that, because Washington, they are a really good team. I believe that they might possibly make a Super Bowl appearance. And if they go against Philly, it's going to be a lot more difficult. But if they get the Rams, easy money. They're right, and the Commanders will go to the Super Bowl. So we'll see, of course, what happens there. But I hope the Commanders make it there. It would be amazing if the Commanders made the Super Bowl appearance. It would be like a David versus Goliath sort of deal in the NFL. We would have Kansas City and also along with the Commanders as well. We would have Commanders and also along with Kansas City. That would be a really good Super Bowl to watch. Of course, the hero of that Super Bowl would, of course, be the Commanders. But Stafford looks to throw. It is caught up the middle by Higbee, and he's going to be brought down by the rookie out of Iowa, and that's Cooper DeJean. Brought down for only a gain of 8, and was hit a few yards after the catch. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Los Angeles Rams. So we'll see what's going to happen here. But the Commanders, if they make a Super Bowl appearance, I believe they might have a shot. But 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Rams. So we'll see what they can do. Stafford looks to throw. It is behind the line of scrimmage and caught. I do not understand those behind the line of scrimmage passes. That's the thing, the one play in the NFL that I do not understand. You got men downfield. Why don't you throw to any of them? It's the most annoying play that I've ever seen. And, oh man, Stafford, I don't think he's performing like himself. He got hit on the last drive pretty hard in the shoulder. And also, Quinton Mitchell also a little banged up too from that hit as well. So it's 3rd down and 3 for the Rams. Can they get a 1st down and improvise on the stop? We'll see if they can do that. Stafford looks to throw. In trouble, and he is wrapped down and sacked. He's actually being lifted up by Jalen Carter. And Jalen Carter, the 2-year man out of Georgia, takes him down, and that'll force a quick 3-and-out for the Rams. But, oh man, we got already a good game here. And as you can clearly see my Georgia Bulldog hat in the back. I represent Georgia ever since they beat Alabama. So now each team has 1 sack on the day. So we'll see if the Eagles can get something going on this stop. And it'll be a kick down to the right near side and caught but goes out of bounds around the 15-yard line. Is Cooper DeJean. He played a little bit of special teams during his time in Iowa. So we'll see if the Eagles can get something going here. So, but it's likely that we see Commanders-Eagles. That could be a really good NFC Championship game. 2 division rivals, and it's probably the last NFC Championship game that the Cowboy fans would want to see. It's probably the last last NFC Championship game that they would want to see. 2 of their division rivals going toe-to-toe. So, but we've already had a lot of surprises in the NFL this year. Commanders, the Rams winning their division, even without Aaron Donald. But they still got a young defensive core, and they're going to be a problem for the rest of the NFC West in the near future. So we'll see what the Rams can do on defense this time. Let's see if they can get a stop with their defense having a very short rest. So 2 minutes to go, 2:41 left in the first quarter. Hurts fakes the handoff, looks to throw, looking for it all, and it is caught. Oh my gosh! And a flag comes in. And it was Devontae Smith, the intended target, and Ahkello Witherspoon, I think, is going to get hit with a pass interference or unsportsmanlike or personal foul. It's a personal foul, unnecessary roughness against Ahkello Witherspoon, former Steeler and Seahawk. He's been all over the place. So Ahkello Witherspoon, guilty of the, oh yeah, that is blatant obvious, went right to the head of Devontae Smith. So that is the right call by the officials. And Devontae Smith just got popped in his head and a flag came in. But good news is it's against the Rams. So that way, it's a first down for the Eagles, and the Eagles get a little bit of a break. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles now. I'm not sure exactly where they're at now after the penalty. It will move them up at least 15 yards. It moves them up all the way to the 32-yard line of their own zone. So that penalty against the Ahkello Witherspoon might come back to bite them in the future or later on in this game. Hurts fakes the handoff to Barkley. He's going to run. Oh, he got hit as he slid, but no flag on that one. I believe that was like a soft, like a light tap. I don't think that's enough to draw a flag. So, and of course, we saw that injury last drive, defensive stand for the Rams. It was Brendan Fisk that was hurt. So he's currently working out on the exercising bike. We'll see if he comes back into the lineup, but that's probably something to keep an eye on. Brendan Fisk has been one of those main key guys for the Rams this year. Him and Jared Verse. So we'll see if that's going to impact their defense or not. 2nd down and 10. Hurts floats it right, and it is caught by Dallas Goedert. Goes out of bounds for about a gain of 4. And it looks like we're starting to see a little bit of snow coming down in Philly. It's looking like we're kind of seeing a little bit of a snowball going on. Snow is starting to come down in Philly. You can see it on the cameras. So Philly, 3rd down and 4 for the Eagles. Can they improvise on that stop? Let's see if they can get a first down here. So Hurts in the backfield, 3 receivers to the right. And it's a fake handoff. Barkley runs up the middle. And they're 1st down and more. Running down the right side. 20, and you can kiss Barkley to the house. Touchdown, Philly. And the Eagles have taken the lead and answered right back to the Los Angeles Rams. And now it is 12-7. Saquon Barkley, the former New York Giant, right now making his debut in the playoffs with the Eagles. His 2nd game in the Eagle uniform. And man, what a run by Saquon Barkley. Ran out to the right side, broke past Cam Kitchens, and that was just outstanding by the Eagles offense. And this was the main key pointer I was pointing to during my predictions. If the Rams have any chance in this game, it is going to be stopping Saquon Barkley. You have to bring him down because Cam Kitchens was right there. One of the best secondary people for the Rams. You got to bring him down. If he gets out in an open lane, he is as good as gone as we saw in that last play. It's something I pointed to during the prediction. So I'm going to go refill up my water really quick, but I will be right back in just a second. Alright, I'm back. So we'll see what the Rams can do in response. But we'll see. But I do want to have this time while we're on commercial break to make a special announcement. As of this next off season, I will be starting a new series on my channel. And that series is called NFC West Meeting. Pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to have fan versions of myself, but in like 49ers, in the Rams, and the Cardinals. I have shirts, t-shirts for each of the 3 other teams with the Cardinals, Rams, and Niners. I have t-shirts of them right now. I will work on trying to get the actual jersey for the team in the near future. So I will be kicking off that series as of this next offseason. My earliest one that I might do is the pre-draft. That's the earliest one I might possibly do. And I'll show the jersey, I'll show the shirts throughout the stream if you all want to see them. I got one for the Rams that are playing right now, the 49ers, and the Cardinals. So when we go to halftime, I will bring them all out from my room, and I will show them all to you as of as on the hanger. So be sure to tune in for that at halftime. So first and 1 minute and 7 seconds to go in the first quarter. I might just go get them at the quarter. But Jared Verse, this man, oh, and he has a hatred for the Eagles. Oh, I actually get upset. He does not like the Eagles. Oh, now this was either before he got drafted, or it was during that game against the Eagles in the regular season. I had no idea that Verse did not like the Eagles. I had no idea about that. And it's respectable because of their fan base. Because their fans are crazy. And the handoff, Kyron Williams gets maybe 2 to 3 yards. And the snow is really starting to come down now in Philadelphia. So we'll see what happens. Oh, I think Jared Verse might have got booed onto the field during practice. So Verse might have a little feud going on with the Eagles. Oh, yep. You can clearly see that from the clip that they just showed. So as of this year, this Jared Verse, I believe, is going to be a young superstar for this team. And Stafford looks to throw, floats one deep down the field, and that one was that caught? Holy cow! What a catch by DeMarcus Robinson! It looked like it was going to be intercepted, but then he hauled it in as he was being brought down. Oh my gosh! That is probably the most insane catch I've ever seen. Holy cow! And that is the end of the first quarter. I'm going to take this time. I'm going to go and get the shirts that I had talked about, but I'll be back in just a second. Stay tuned. Alrighty, I'm back. And I got the shirts that I talked about. So I got 3 different shirts to represent the other 3 teams of the NFC West. Well, I have to get these guys secured a little bit. So the first one that I have is the Arizona Cardinals. I couldn't find any of the red versions of this shirt, and I just had to end up going with the gray. So this will be Cardinals. I'm going to come up with names for each of them, as I get into the process of creating it, of that series. The next one is the team that's playing right now, the Rams. So let me bring that one out. Of course, you got the blue, you got the ram head that's shown on the thumbnail. But this is the shirt that I got for them. And then the last one is of the Seahawks' most hated rival in the division, the 49ers. This is the shirt that I got for them. Pretty much, it's similar to the Rams one. It shows the 49ers logo right in the middle, along with the 49ers name, the year that they were created. But that's my shirt collection that I have for the upcoming series that I'm going to be creating. So be sure to tune into that when... sorry, a few things dropped. Be sure to tune into that when those videos of this series post. I'll have a little playlist on my channel set up, so that way it'll be all stored on that playlist, so y'all can go back and watch them. So now we look at the Rams. That catch by Demarcus Robinson, that was a good catch. I got to give that brother credit. That was a good catch by Demarcus Robinson. That was a really good catch. But can the Rams improvise? There's not been a single turnover as of yet. So Stafford looks to throw, has some time. Pressure is coming. He has to throw it, and it's incomplete to the ground. But there is a flag out on the field. So this one I don't know what the indication is. Holding on the offense. Is that going to be declined? Oh, no, it's going to be enforced. It's a holding on number 79, Harvenstein. So that'll back them up 10 yards. That'll back them up all the way down to the around the 30-yard line on that. So we'll see what the Rams can do. But here's that pass. Was that originally going to be intercepted? That pass was amazing. What a grab by Demarcus Robinson on that catch on the last play. And handoff, Kyren Williams. He is going to break out to his right and get most of the penalty yardage back. Now be brought back up to the 21-yard line. He got most of the most of the yards back. Temperature in Philly is currently 33 degrees right now, so snow is starting to come down pretty hard. Oh my gosh, they're showing it again. He ripped that ball away from the interceptor. I don't remember who the player was. I think it was Blankenship. So it's second down and 11. They got 9 of those penalty yards back. Stafford looks to throw, floats it out to his left. It is caught by Kopp, and it will be knocked out short of the first down by a yard. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Rams. But the Eagles, they were very nice to the Rams. They donated about $500,000 to the Los Angeles area to help out with the wildfires. That's a really good thing by an organization. That's really good, and I like that from a team, especially an organization like this. But 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Los Angeles Rams. Eagles trying to host a playoff game in this building next week. Can they hold the line? Stafford hands it off to Kyren Williams. He gets tripped up immediately. And it's C.J. Gardner-Johnson in there for the tackle. And it's 4th down now. Are they going to take they're going to take the points. They're going to go for a field goal on this kick. So a field goal attempt upcoming for the Rams. But Gardner-Johnson, he indicated that out perfectly. He read the eyes of the quarterback. He read where the ball was going, and he was able to get there in a near snap. Great play by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So, and it is now a 30-yard attempt. Kick is on the way, and it is good. Oh, it looked like it almost went out, but it just went through. So it's now 13-10 in Philadelphia. So I'm going to go put my shirts back, but I'll be right back in just a second. Alrighty, I'm back. So, but the Eagles now still have the lead by 3. So we'll see if the Eagles can get a stop on get a score on offense. They just made a stop on defense. We'll see if their offense can do the same. If they can get some points on the board. Well, let me call one of my pups over here. So hold on. Alright, just call it to Robbie over here. Just so that way he can keep us company. So we'll see what the Rams can do in that circumstance. Well, let me put you in. I do this with the pups when they're outside. I'll put stuff in my little shirt. That way they have a little nice comfy spot. That way you all can see it and see her face. So, but yeah. This is a little Robbie, but this is a normal thing I do with my pups. I put them in my shirt so that way, either shirt or coat, that way that they're nice and warm when it's whenever it's cold outside when we're walking. So we'll see what the Eagles can do in response. Robbie, my goodness, but yeah, we'll see what happens here. But Barkley, he's had over 2,000 yards rushing. I was really hoping that he broke the record. But technically, he did break the record as it went to the postseason. But unfortunately, that does not count towards the yards that he had. So it's 13-10 with 12 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the first half. And the snow is really starting to come down and it's starting to stick to the field. And a return up the middle. And it is, oh my goodness, what a run by the return team. Still going down to the 43-yard line. What a return by the Philadelphia Eagles. It was number 14 on that carry. So Saquon now, but Saquon had 2 50-yard touchdowns against the Rams the last time they played. So that is going to be a very key matchup in this game, especially going into this week. And he already has 1 on the day. Can he get 3 50-yard touchdowns? We'll see. We'll see if he can do that. He's already done it before. He already had 2 last time. We'll see if he has 3 this time. So, first down and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll see what they can do. Hand off to Barkley at the left seam. He's going to return, cut it back. Only a gain of 1 on the carry. And the Rams defense was good to get there right away. That was a good stop by the defense. So we'll see what the Eagles... Brendan Fisk is right now on the sideline. He's not on the game. He has his helmet on and his gear on as well. But no signal from the Rams yet on if he could return in this game. But he's been the main sack leader for this defense. So they need him desperately. So second down and 9 coming up for the Eagles. Up in midfield around the 44-yard line. Fakes the blitz. And Hurts looks to throw. And he's going to run and slides down at the 50-yard line. A gain of about, I believe, 4, 5, 7? I'm not entirely sure. It's hard to tell with the snow. That'll bring up third down and manageable for the Eagles. But yeah, the snow is starting to come down. It's starting to stick to the field. So we are seeing a snowball going on right now in the playoffs. It's third down and 3 for the Eagles after the run by Hurts. So we'll see if the Eagles can get a first down. Hurts floats it. It is caught by A.J. Brown. First down for the Eagles. And A.J. Brown, one of those massive pieces for this offense ever since he arrived in that trade with the Tennessee Titans. But we'll see. Let's see if the Eagles can put up a score before the half. 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go before the half. So we'll see if the Eagles can put some more tension between the Rams and the Eagles. Hurts running out to his left. He slides down around the 40, about a gain of 4. Oh. And she just went into my shirt. Robbie, come on back up here. Come on. Hey, you think you're doing? Oh my goodness. She sometimes falls asleep in my shirt. Sometimes I just want to make sure her head is out so y'all can see her. So it is 2nd and 4. Hand off to Barkley, and he's got a first down around the 32-yard line. I'm actually going to swat dogs really quick while we're on it. Oh, come on, Robbie. Come here. I'll get you out. Come on. There we go. Okay. I'll grab it all in a sec before this, at this next play. So, Hurts hands it off to Barkley and gets tripped up for a gain of 2. And now bring up 2nd down. I'm going to go grab it all. Okay, hold on. This is my other pup, Nala. Pop her in here. Oh, come on, Nala. Come on. There we go. Oh. There we go. Nice up in there. So, incomplete down the right to A.J. Brown. Let me see if I can get her nice and comfy there. There you go. There you go, Nala. So, a little burn red here. There we go. It's 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Eagles. The Rams defense trying to get a stop here. Let's see if they can actually get a stop. I don't know, you watching too? Alright. 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Eagles. Let's see if the Eagles can get some points on the board. If they can't get a touchdown here, I'll personally go for a field goal. And Hurts looks to throw, has some time, in trouble, and he's sacked by Jared Verse. And that might have just knocked him out of field goal range. I think that might have knocked him out of field goal range, possibly. If it is going to be a field goal, it would be like a 50-yard, 60-yard attempt. Somewhere in that margin. So Verse, one of the rookies out of Florida State, getting up in there for the Rams. And he just leveled 77. I don't know. Is that Lane Johnson? I don't know if that's Lane Johnson, but I know it's one of their best O-linemen. And now they have to punt. They got knocked out of field goal range, so now they have to punt it back to the Rams. And the ball is going to bounce, gets a Ram little bounce down at the 7-yard line, so the Rams need to get out of that area to avoid a potential safety. Or do you want to now? Robbie, let me get you. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Y'all can be nice. You can be nice. There we go. I got my 2 pups up here. One pup on the left and then one pup up on the right. Robbie, be nice to Nala. Be nice. No, she's grumbling at the TV. I know. It's a little crazy with these 2 puppies. So Robbie, chill. Okay. Let's see if the Rams can put up some points on the board. I'm trying to hold my 2 pups. Oh, shh. Robbie, you need to chill. Robbie, chill. Sorry, guys. So Robbie's grumbling at the TV right now. So she's grumbling at. We'll see if gosh. Sorry about the grumbles. So Robbie grumbles when it comes to the TV. I think she might see herself. on the TV, on the iPad. Oh, shush. You don't need to start barking now that she's barking. Shush. Sorry about the pups and their grumbles. We'll try to call the play over this one. Over these 2 yappers. But the national championship this Monday is going to be really good. I might possibly be able to call that game. I'm not sure. I might call the national championship. I might. I'll have to talk with some people in my household. Oh, Robbie, shush. It's just you. Oh my gosh. She sees herself on the screen that I'm streaming it off of, and she's grumbling at it. That's what Sarabi's doing right now. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, Robbie, shush. Hey. You keep on doing this, I might put you down. Alright. So we're still on commercial break. But for all new and current viewers, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more content on this channel. But, yep, there's the Philadelphia old Philly cheesesteaks that they're making up right now. Oh, man. Those look kind of good from what they're showing up on the screen. But, of course, I've never been to Philadelphia. I've not been in there. Oh, one of their legends on the field. I'm not sure who it was. But it's Kai Williams running up the middle, gets about a gain of 9 on the carry by the Rams. So let's see if the Eagles defense can come up huge. Vic Fangio has been one of the best defensive coordinators for the Eagles this year. They ranked first in total yards allowed and second in total points allowed. Only second to the Los Angeles Chargers, which they lost out in the playoffs first round. But second down and 2 coming up for the Rams. Can they get a first down? And fakes the handoff. Oh, it's a flea flicker. It almost went south, and it's a run up the side by Higbee. Oh, Bull came out, and it is still loose, and recovered by the Rams, but they're rolling him down, so that does not count. So the Rams will still keep the ball because I think the knee hit the ground. That was very close to being a big mishap for the Rams. It was a flea flicker type play. He tried to get it to, he threw it, but he was this close to being sacked. That close to being sacked. So we'll see if the Rams can not turn over the ball. There's not been a single turnover in this game. So we'll see if the Rams can keep this going. Stafford in trouble. Looks to throw. It is incomplete. Intended for Robinson. It was number 34 again in there. I'm not familiar with who that player is. I think is that Blankenship? I think it was Rui Blankenship. No, nah. I don't think it's him. Let me put on closed captions on my, because I currently have it on silent right now. So it was, let's see. So I got closed captions on now, so that might help. And Stafford threw it, is caught, but only short of 1 yard. But they're going to probably run this play quick. They probably don't want to give the defense time to set up. So let's see if the Rams can put some points on the board and get themselves back into this game after a massive stop that knocked them out of field goal range. It's 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Rams. If the defense has to make a stand here, if they're going to have a chance to expand their lead for the Philadelphia Eagles. Handoff up the middle and snuffed up immediately and gobbled up in the middle, and it's Josh Sweat in there for the sack. And that will force the Rams to punt the ball away. Just what I wanted to see from the Eagles. Being up there, right up in their neck, and getting to them right up in there. So the Eagles defense comes up huge on this drive and stops the Rams from possibly putting up points. So that's good news for the Eagles. So it's 4th down and 3 coming up for the Rams, and they're going to be forced to punt. And Cardi will kick it back to the Eagles. And it'll be, it's bobbled, and luckily the Eagles come down with it. Oh, that could have been trouble for the Eagles if that ball got away from them. So, oh man, that was almost a big rookie mistake by DeJean. That would have been Rams' ball if he had lost that ball. But that was good recovery by Cooper DeJean. So we'll see if the Eagles can put some points up on the board. Oh, yeah. So we'll see if the Rams can do something. Of course, the winner of this one will go on to face the Washington Commanders. The winner of this will host the Washington Commanders. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens, but hopefully, I'm hoping it's the Eagles, because that would be a very good game. If it's the Rams, though, I do believe it would be an easy game for the Commanders to win. Well, no barking. It was just a noise outside. It was just a noise outside. That's all it was. No need to bark. No need to bark. No need to bark. Wait, no barking. 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 They hear someone outside, but I'm in an apartment, so they probably hear everything in here. So we'll see if the Rams can keep this up. If the Rams can get a score, or if the Eagles can keep this up, they might actually win this game. It's currently a one-score game right now as we're looking at this. It's 13-10 in favor of Philly, and it's almost the end of the first half. So we'll see what ends up happening here. But of course, I will be doing the game of the Ravens and the Bills as well later on today. That one will be played at 6:30 Central Time. So I'll be doing that one. It'll be, of course, 7:30 Eastern at 5:30 Mountain Time, and also 4:30 West Pacific Time. So we'll see if if the Eagles which team is going to host the NFC Championship game. But there's only been two NFC 6 seeds to win a Super Bowl: the Giants in the 2010s and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2020. So if the Commanders do it, they become the third team in NFL history to do it. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 9 after the little muffed ball by DeJean on the return. So you got to get out of the end zone area. Hand off to Barkley and left side. It gets about 2 yards on the carry, and it's Jared Verse in there for the bring down. Last week, A.J. Brown was caught reading a book on the sideline as the Eagles pounded the Packers. And we had some stuff highlighted down on there as well. So I'm not sure what that book is. So it is 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Eagles at their 9.5. There's a flag down. I think it might have been a jump. No barking. False start on the Eagles. That'll back them up half a distance. So I think it'll be either half a distance or 5 yards. Oh, and someone, speaking of the book, someone of the Eagles actually had the book. My goodness. So we'll see what happens there. Oh, no. So it's 2nd down and 13 now after the penalty. So it'll be half distance. So it'll back them up all the way to the 5.5 yard line of Philly. Handoff, Barkley gets a loss of 1. And now will bring up 3rd down. And they're going to have to pass on this next play. They're going to have to try a pass. It's the only way that they're going to score. So it's 3rd down and 14 now for the Eagles. Let's see if they can get a 1st down. They need to get at least to the 19-yard line for a 1st down. And that's where they need to get to for a 1st down. Let's see if they can get there. 3rd down and 14 for the Eagles from their own end zone area at their 5. So 3rd down 14. Let's see if the Eagles can get out of the area. Hurts floats it back to Barkley. It is going to be caught. He's got some speed and got enough. 1st down, Philly. What a run by Barkley. He's been a game changer since he arrived. And that is a huge play by the Eagles. And they are going to stay on the field for a little while longer. So what a play by Barkley and the Eagles. And they were bringing some pressure, but they couldn't get to the quarterback in time. So that's a good play by Philly. Great, amazing play by Philly. Second, it's 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line of Philly. So 1st and 10 has 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hurts has some time, floats it behind the line. It is caught by 14 again, and I believe that's Gainwell. It's Gainwell for the catch. Did he get the 1st down? It will depend on the spot. It was Kenneth Gainwell. He was also the guy that had the big return by the Eagles earlier in the game. Around the 30, and it will be a 1st down for the Eagles. Let's see if the Eagles can get some more yards. Has 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and has Gainwell in the backfield. And handoff to Gainwell up the right seam. He's got some space. Close to the 1st down. It'll depend on the spot. And they're signaling another 1st down. And it looks like he might have gotten there. So the Eagles now moving the ball. So we'll see what happens there. I'm going to move my camera at an angle real quick. I'm going to move the screen of the TV on to the side of the camera. That way the pups will be looking right at us. So there we go. I think there's like 2 minutes to go in the 1st half. So we'll see what happens there. There we go. And then we'll fix that up a little. I hope that's all right for you guys. I hope that's all right. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens here. But we're almost at halftime for this game. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. But, of course, the Eagles, they got the advantage. They need to win. A winner of this game will host the NFC Championship game. So we'll see what happens here. So we'll see what happens here. We're still on commercial at the moment. So we'll see what happens. Let me move this a little. See if we can get centered. There we go. So we'll see. Let's see if Philly can put up some points on the board before the half expires. That's going to be the main key in this ball game. If the Eagles can get a lead at the half and get a big of a lead at the half, they could probably win this game. So we'll see what happens there. There we go. Let's see. All right. Oh, Noah. Poke it out. Come on. Come on, Noah. Poke it out. Come on. There you go. I want to be able to see you. I want to be able to see you. That's all I want. All right. So Philly has the ball with about 2 minutes to go in the game. I do believe it hit the 2-minute warning as we were going to commercial. So we'll see what happens there. We put Mel on this side, Robbie on that side. Okay. Let's see what the Eagles can do with this possession that they have before the half expires. So it is a 2-minute warning because they're talking about halftime now. So we'll see. And then also Buffalo, it might be a snowball as well. So we'll see if Buffalo is going to be snowy at all. So we'll see what, of course, happens here. It's 1st and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles at their own 40. Flips it back to Devontae Smith behind the line of scrimmage. Gets about a yard on the carry. And that brings up 2nd down and 9 for the Philadelphia Eagles. So, and I will be calling the next game between the Ravens and the Bills. I'll have the link out shortly after this game ends. 2nd down and 8. Hurts has some time running out to his right. He's got wide open lane, and he's going to get enough for a 1st down and gets brought down out of bounds. He got hit pretty soft there at the end of the play. I think some Eagle fans might have won a flag. So
they get a first down, and the clock will stop as he goes out of bounds. But what a good run by Jalen Hurts. That was a good run. Oh, no barking. No barking. Hey. Okay, no barking. It's just someone running back up. Hold on, let me put them down. Oh, my goodness. They go crazy whenever the other human in here is home. Oh, hold on, Noah. Hold on. Here we go. All right. I'm still holding Noah for a little bit. Oh, goodness. Oh, great. Go say hi. There we go. All right. So it is second down for the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll see. It's second down and 1 coming up for Philly. Let's see if they can get some points on the board. So 1 minute to go in this first half. And Hurts has some time. Throws it right seam. Has a man. Brown. Did he catch that? No, he didn't. It was out of bounds. They're saying incomplete. And I think he might have tapped out of bounds during the process of the catch. Let's see. There's the original catch that he had. He bobbled it there. Oh, yep, that's incomplete. That's a good call by the officials. That was a good call. That was very, very close by the Eagles. That could have been a really good touchdown grab. Now that brings up third down and 1 coming up for the Eagles. Let's see if they can get some points on the board before the half expires. Third down and 1. They need to get closer to at least try a field goal because they're right around the 37-yard line right now. And the Eagles are going to use one of their timeouts. So we'll see what happens there. Hold on. I'm going to mute myself for a second, guys. All right, there we go. I got the pups back. I just had to say hi to their human first. So it's third and 1 coming up for the Eagles. Let's see if they can put some points on the board before the half expires. So third and 1 coming up for the Eagles. Can they get a first down before the half expires? It's third and 1. Let's see if they can get a first down. Handoff up the middle, Barkley, and he's got it with ease. Not even close. First down for the Eagles, and the Rams just could not stop Barkley there. So, first and 10 for the Eagles, and they can still run down the clock pretty well. I'm trying to see what the time, the captions are in the way. Hurts looks to throw. It is going to be caught. A gain of 3 on the carry. Let me turn off captions so I can see. 30 seconds to go in the first half, so Philly will use another one of their timeouts. So we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna give my puppies a little snack. There you go. And there you go. There we go. Got them a nice little nibble of a little treat that they got. So it'll bring up so it's 30 seconds to go in the first half. And we'll, of course, go to half. I will try to give one of my pals a call so we can speak with them at halftime. So, and the snow is really starting to come down in Philly. And most of it is already stuck down to the ground, onto the turf. It's now reached 31 degrees. And most of the field right now is pretty much white. It's not covered up too much in snow that you can't see the numbers. And Hurts in trouble, and he is lost the ball, and it is luckily, I believe, recovered by the Eagles, and that is a big time play by the Ram defense, and I'll bring up third down, and the clock is still ticking. They need to get another play off fast or use their last time out, and it looks like they're gonna call a timeout. They're going to call a timeout, and I believe they're going to try a field goal to end off the half. I believe they might just be on the brink of like 65-yard attempt. Jake Elliott has hit from there, but in the snow, that's going to be more of a challenge for the Eagles. And it was brought down at the 47. It was knocked down and recovered around the 47. That was where it was recovered. So it stays inside of Ram territory. So that is good news for the Eagles. Now it's 3rd and 21 for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they're going to have to, I think they might either try a Hail Mary or they're going to try a field goal. And it's looking like it's going to be a Hail Mary type situation. That is what it's looking like. Aaron Rodgers did it for a long time. Can Jalen Hurts turn into Aaron Rodgers at this time? Because that is pretty much what the Eagles fans are probably wanting right now. For him to turn into the Aaron Rodgers. And a timeout called by the Rams so they can think things over. So 3 seconds to go before the half expires. So we'll see if the Eagles can get a first down. Let's see what happened. Oh, it looks like one of their players might be hurt. Looks like Barkley might have got chipped up around the hand, around the wrist. So they're covering that up and with tape. And also got his glove back on as well. So it's 3rd down and 23. And they're gonna try a Hail Mary attempt here in the last play of the first half. Let's see what they could do. Can Jalen Hurts pull off a vintage moment right here? Let's see if he can do just that. It's 3rd and 23 at the 47-yard line. And this will be a Hail Mary attempt. All the Ram secondary people are in the back. 5 people rush. Hurts has some time. Running out of time. He is sacked at the last play of the half by Jared Verse. And that'll send us to the half. And he throws down the double thumbs down to the Eagle fans. And they're certainly not going to like that. So that is the end of half number 1 in Philadelphia. And that will bring us halftime to us. So we'll see what happens if the Rams can come back from a 3-point deficit right now. So we'll see, of course, what happens. I'm going to mute myself for a second. So we'll see what happens. I am going to give a pal of mine a little call. So we'll see what happens here. Let me see. All right. So let's see what happens. So we're going to go into half. I'm going to give a pal of mine a call. Steven. I'm going to see if he is available. Let me see if I can give him a call. And for those of you that don't know of Steven, I call him during some of the halftimes of recent live streams I did. I did one when I was going over the Philadelphia Eagles and Rams and Dolphins, and then also a few times other than that. So we're going to try and give him a call here, and we'll see if he picks up. Okay, put him on speaker. That way y'all can hear him. Okay, let's see if he answers. And if he doesn't, I'll try someone else. Not looking like anything, so we'll see if let me see if I can give another person a call. I know someone that's I believe already available. Let me give my Aunt Tone a call. Let me see if she is available. So let me press call. Let's see if she'll pick up. Let's see if we can have a discussion at the half. So, seeing right now if she picks up.
Your call has been forwarded to...
All right, not coming from there either. So, we'll of course wait and see what happens there. Okay, so Now, I might just not try and call anyone else at the moment. So, just to give some people time. Who is someone I've not talked to for some time? Let me see. I'm trying to figure out someone I can have a call on with. Let me try my my uncle Mario. Let me see if he's available. Okay, let's see if he will be available. I'm gonna give him a call off of silent just to see if he picks up. Just that way I can know, and you guys won't have to hear the ringtone. Let me see if he picks up. Just seeing if my uncle picks up. Nope. So we'll just go just have a halftime discussion. So we all know, of course, that the Commanders right now are the only team waiting for this game to be decided. So we all know that the Eagles, the winner of this game, will host the NFC Championship game in at their house the next week. In the championship rounds. So I was hoping for another crossing raid. So I'm gonna put my pups down. I was having them up on me, seeing if that was gonna happen. But of course, the winner of this game will go on to face the Commanders. Which Commanders, they've been a very interesting story, and they shocked everybody by holding that upset against Detroit. So. Of course, we'll have to see what happens with the Commanders, but if they go to a Super Bowl, that would be outstanding. For a rookie in his first year, that would be outstanding. And if it's Eagles if it's Chiefs and Commanders, that would be a very fun matchup. I believe that would be a very fun matchup to see. So, of course, the Eagles right now, this game is right now 13-3 at the half. 13-10, my bad. And then also next up, the next game up will be the Bills and Ravens as well. So we will of course be doing that one as well. I'll be making a thumbnail for that and a link for that in time. So we'll see what ends up happening in that circumstance. But of course, the winner of the Bills and Ravens will go to Kansas City to face off against the Chiefs. So, and it's the battle, of course, of the two MVP contenders between Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. So we'll see which MVP looks better and which MVP is ultimately going to win this game. We'll see, of course, what ends up happening in this game. Because right now, it's looking like a really good playoff. We've certainly seen a lot of unexpected around the entire NFL. We've already seen a lot of unexpected things. If you hear some noises in the background, sorry, that's my mom making up some food for herself. She just got back as I was making this stream. Not expect it, because she was out Ubering. But we'll of course wait and see. But be sure to comment me about any questions you might have for me at the half. Be sure to let me know if you have any questions for me at the half. So, of course, the Ravens. I don't know who's the favorite in the Ravens and Bills. I believe it's the Ravens. I think like 8 people had the Ravens, according to the prediction video that I saw. But I have Buffalo in that game. So, if y'all have any questions for me, be sure to shoot me down in the live chat if y'all have any questions for me. So, we're still at halftime. A pal of mine I've not heard from in some time. Contact. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got a poodle as well. Okay. It was a pal of mine I ran into. I was working at, if I remember correctly, I was working at a store. He stopped by. He saw my jersey, my Seahawks jersey. I think I was wearing like JSN at that time. I think he was like a driver like a delivery driver. I believe his name was Michael, if I remember correct. And I do believe he is still is in this chat because he wouldn't have sent me that text if he was not watching this live. So we'll see if that is true or not. If he does shoot me up with a text, but if he does, I will for sure be able love to talk to him at the half. See what his thoughts are on certain things. And of course, we'll see what happens. But the Eagles, they have right now the advantage in this game. For right now, the Eagles, they lead right now 13-10. We'll see if they can pick things up at the half. And remember, the snow is starting to come down in Philadelphia. You can see it coming down in Philadelphia right now. So we'll see. And Buffalo is supposed to have a lot of snow. Let me check the forecast in Buffalo, New York, just to see what is going on in Buffalo as far as weather goes. Let me see. So, not there. We do Buffalo. Oh, yeah. Buffalo, New York. So it is 22 degrees right now. The lowest it's going to get to at kickoff is 20, and then it'll go down to 19 degrees at 9 p.m., which will be the point of where that game ends. But there's a 55% chance of snow up in Buffalo, New York. So we'll see, of course, if Buffalo does, in fact, get some snow. So we'll see what happens, of course, there. So, man, this is going to be a good... I mean, the Ravens and Bills is going to be a really good game. It's going to be really good. I'm going to call that game also, so be sure to tune in for that. I'll have a link out for that stream as soon as entirely possible. So we'll see what, of course, happens there. Let me see if there's any water here. All right. And I might possibly, since the national championship game is tomorrow, I may possibly do that. I may possibly do that game. So we'll, of course, have to see if I can do that game for the national championship between Georgia, not Georgia, Ohio State and Notre Dame. We'll see, of course, if that happens. I'm hoping I can. So we'll see if I can do that case. I'll have to of course, have a talk with the person in my household because they have work that next day. So we'll see, of course, what happens in that circumstance. So we'll see what happens. But, man, we're already moving closer to the NBA and NHL season for me talking about those areas as well, since the NFL season is closely approaching to its end. So once the NFL season ends, I'll be both doing free agent coverage on the teams. I'll be doing draft coverage, and also along with others, or like talking about the teams in their specific category that I choose. And I'll also be primarily focused on the NBA and NHL at that time as well. So I'll be giving out my variety of topics during that time span. I know there's a few different teams right now in the contention area of the West and the East. So let me actually see what's going on in those divisions. Hey Siri, show me the standings of the NHL. So currently right now the team Toronto Maple Leafs lead the Atlantic Division. Winnipeg leads the Central Division. Capitals are in the lead of the Metro Division. And then the Golden Knights, my team, are in the lead of the Pacific. So we'll see, of course, what happens there. So, show me the standings for the NBA. So the Cavaliers, of course, have the number 1 seed right now. The Celtics have the number 2 seed. New York Knicks have the 3 seed. And then the Thunder have the 1 seed right now. The Rockets have the 2 seed. The Grizzlies have the 3 seed. Denver 4, Clippers 5, Lakers 6, And the Mavericks down to number 7 on that list as well. So hopefully we get a good playoff. That's all I'm hoping for right now. Hoping Golden State makes it there to the playoffs, but we'll of course have to see if they're going to get out of the play-in situation right now. If they can get some more wins and have something happen with one of those top 8 teams. Well, we'll see if this defense of Los Angeles can get it stopped. But this is the first set of teammates of Philly to have 40-plus rushing yards in 2 consecutive games in history, in postseason history. So we'll see what happens in this team. But the Rams defense has had 13 sacks in the last 2 games, including the 9 that they had against the Vikings in the wild card round. So I think they have 5 this week. They have 5 as of this week, as of today. If there is 5, I'm not sure if it's all of this game. I've seen 3 as of the moment. But of course, Brendan Fisk, if he does return, that is going to be a big help to the Rams defense. It's a lot closer than it has been right now. It's been closer than it's been in when the days 2 sides faced off in the Sunday night game in week 15, if I remember correctly. Or on week 17, my bad. What week was it? Week 14? I don't know. I don't remember exactly the week. So here we go. And it is a call in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. That'll move them up to the 30-yard line. And they're talking right now with Nick Sirianni. So he's, of course, getting talked to by one of the reporters. Yep. But most rushing yards they've had, 171. They had 171 rushing yards in the first half. That's crazy. This team the Rams have to stop the run if they're going to have any chance in this game. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rams. And Stafford, and pressure's coming, throws it up the mid and incomplete. It was intended for Cup, but 34 again is right there to break it up. I still don't know who that guy is. He's made a few plays today. Let me turn back on closed captions. So let's see. So it's 2nd down and 10. So I'll have the closed captions on, so I might catch who that guy is. Or if not, I'll just look up the roster. So 2nd down and 10 for the Rams at their own 30 right now. Let's see if the Rams can do anything. Handoff up the middle to Kyron Williams, and he is only going to get 2. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Rams. Let's see if the Rams can get a 1st down. They need to get to at least the 40-yard line for a 1st down of their own zone. But Vic Fangio has done his job as the defensive coordinator in Philly. So, of course, we'll see what the Cowboys can do with their head coach since they now fired Mike McCarthy. I'm interested in see how that goes. Stafford trying to get the play going quick. Play clock's running down. Stafford takes the snap. Looks to throw left side and left side. It's caught by Parkinson, the former Seahawk, but it's short about 3 yards. And that'll force the Rams to a quick 3 and out. So the Eagles will now get the ball back for a chance to extend their lead. They're up 13-10 right now. We'll see if the Rams can get a stop on defense. But Cooper DeJean back to return. Hopefully he can maintain the catch this time. It's 4th and 3, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's a fake. But, of course, it's a dangerous, risky move in your own zone. And it is not a fake. A kick out to the left. It went very far left. And it'll be returned by DeJean out to the 15-yard line. And he gives a massive stiff arm to one of to 88 of the Rams. So now the Eagles will get the ball back. We'll see what they can do here. But this offensive line has worked out very well for them today. And Becton has done his job. Number 77 has been doing a really good job of protecting Jalen Hurts. His offensive line has been one of the best in the NFL, along with the Detroit Lions, which did not show up last week. Oh, sorry, I got a little yawn going on right now. So, up to the 15-yard line, they need to get to the 25 for a first down. Hurts floats it out to his right. It is caught by Smith and out of bounds for a 7 to 8 yard gain. And now bring up second down and short for the Eagles. Sorry about the crunching in the background. My roommate's right now having a little snack right now, so sorry about the crunching in the background. So it was a gain of 7, so it'll bring up second down and 3. Coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. And handoff of the right to Barkley. He gets brought down for a loss of a half a yard, and it was Brown in there and Roseboom as well. So let's see if they can get a good stop here for the Rams defense. Let's see if the Rams can get a good big time stop. They need one right now. If they're going to have a chance to get back in this game, the Rams have to stop this offense. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Eagles. Up to the 22-yard line. Hurts looks to throw. He does. It is incomplete, intended for A.J. Brown, but that is going to be incomplete. It was Ahkello Witherspoon that time on the breakup. So it'll be 4th down and 3 coming up for the Eagles, and that'll force them to punt. Custom. And that catch will be caught by Smith at the 26, and they'll be brought down there. So I'll bring up, the Rams now have to get a touchdown to take the lead and a field goal to tie it. There we go. All right. So let's see what ends up happening here. Steven just gave me a call back. I said I'll call him back when the Bills and Ravens game goes to halftime, because I will be doing that one also. But during this commercial, I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Just got some water. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Rams right now get the ball back. Oh, there's a movie coming out about a one-legged wrestler. All right, it's a true story, so it's pretty cool. So, of course, I'm not big into wrestling myself, so I'm not very much into that stuff. It looks like it's a college wrestler. Unstoppable is the movie of which it's called. It's on Amazon Prime. Interesting. So the Eagles right now have the lead 13-10 at the half, right at the start of the second half, and it still is that way right now. But the Rams, now have the ball back, so The temperature is now 30 degrees, and we're starting to see some blizzards. And one fan has on a white ski mask on there, so just trying to stay warm as they possibly can. So it is 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 26-yard line, and they get to the 36 for a first down. Hand off to Kyron Williams down the right seam. He's going to run for a few yards and gets brought down at the 31.5-yard line, and that will be a gain of about 5 to 5.5 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and manageable for the Rams. We'll see if the Eagles can get a stop. And Reed Blankenship's number 32. So for 34 is not Blankenship. So I still need to figure out who 34 is. But Stafford, pressure is coming. He floats one deep down the right seam. Nukula just missed it, just overthrown. He couldn't see with all the snow. So now bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Rams. Let's see where Nukula was. He was right there where the ball was being thrown. I don't think he turned back and looked. Oh, he did. He just tried to pick up speed to get back to the ball. So we'll see. But, man, that is a big-time catch you need to make. So 3rd and 4 for the Rams. Trying to avoid a second straight 3-and-out. Rams, Stafford throws it down the left seam, and it is caught by Cooper Kupp down to the 37-yard line of the Eagles. And a big-time catch by number 10. Cooper Kupp with the big catch. So, and there it's 34 on him again. So, let me see. Trying to see the name on the back. Rogers. It was Rogers back there. I think it's one of their practice squad people that they had to bring up. So, 1st and 10 for the Rams. Hand off to Kyron Williams. He's going to run for a first down. He broke through the lane. First down inside of the 10-yard line. And it's 1st and goal for the Rams already. They beat up on Minnesota, but can they beat the Eagles to host the NFC Championship game? A touchdown would give them the lead. A field goal would tie it. And my pops was a Ram fan as well, so he's probably watching down from the heavens right now. So we'll see what the Rams can do. And 1st and goal for the Rams at the 8.5-yard line. Can the Rams punch it in? And the ball came out. Mishandled on the snap. A little miscommunication by Kyron Williams and Matthew Stafford at the line. But thankfully they recovered that. That would have been the first takeaway of the game if this had gone through. Rams, they need to get a stop here. They need to get a touchdown here. Eagles, they need to get a takeaway. But he just literally threw it right in Kyron Williams' chest. That's pretty much what happened there. Neither side has made a turnover yet. Neither side has a turnover yet. 2nd down and goal for the Rams. Handoff, fakes the handoff, throws it right. It is caught by Higbee, and it will be brought down by DeJean and brought down by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And that'll bring up 3rd down and goal for the Rams. Remember, a touchdown will give them the lead. A field goal would tie. So even if they don't get into the end zone, they can still tie with a field goal. Because the way that the Eagles are playing right now, I would personally take the chance of just taking the 3 points. It's to tie the game. So it's 3rd and goal for the Rams. Let's see if they can get into the end zone here. If they don't, I think they probably go just kick a field goal. Stafford looks to throw. Has time. Floats out to his left. Running back. He's in trouble. And he is sacked. And it is number 58 on the bring down. And there was nowhere for Matthew Stafford to run. There was nowhere left for him to run to. And it was Hunt, one of the rookies, bringing in the pressure. It was Jilux Hunt in there for the sack. So that'll bring up a 4th and goal, but it'll be a 34-yard attempt. Joshua Cardi already hit one earlier from 30. A kick is on the way, and it is just through. It looked like it might have tried to go out to the left, but we have a tied ball game in Philly, 13 apiece, with 7 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. So I'm going to get something to eat really quick, and I'll be right back. Hold on. Alrighty, I'm back. I just had a little banana. Just so that way I can get something to eat. So, the Eagles and Rams are now tied 13 apiece. So, now it's getting really interesting. Remember, the winner of this one will host the Commanders next week. And probably the last thing that the Cowboy fan wants is an Eagles-Commanders NFC Championship game. That's probably the last thing that they want. And of course, the wildfires still going on up in LA. Our prayers are out to every single citizen in LA, hoping that everyone in LA is okay, and also that they're safe from the wildfires. So, we'll see what happens here, but 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, so we still got a lot of time in this game for something big time to happen. And the kick will be off into the end zone for a touchback. So the Eagles now will have a chance to put up an answer on the offense. They have 2 touchdowns right now. And also the Los Angeles area is doing LA strong for different Los Angeles teams. And Aaron Donald is one of the guys in there. They had some for the Rams, some for the Chargers, some for the Galaxy, LAFC. Like all the LA teams, they have the LA Strong on the shirt. That's really cool. And also it kind of helps out with the wildfires. So it's 1st and 10 for the Eagles right now at their own 30-yard line. Let's see if the Eagles can get something going. Hurts hands it off to Barkley and nowhere to go. And the defense of LA has certainly stepped up in the second half. They have certainly stepped it up on stopping Saquon. They have really stepped it up. They had a wide open lane against the Vikings, but they're doing a really good job of stopping the Eagles' offense. So Philly now might try to look to throw here if I was them. Try to throw a ball downfield. Hurts takes a snap, looks to throw, has some time, pressure is coming, floats out to his left, no flags in the air, he's going to run, gets about 4 yards on the carry, and that'll bring up 3rd and manageable for the Eagles. 3rd down and 5, I believe, is what it's going to be. Either that or 3rd down and 6. And now the Rams are seeing if they can possibly get the ball back with a chance to take the lead. And the last lead that they had was in the first quarter when they led 7-6. They have not led since that point. So it's 3rd and 5 coming up for the Eagles. Let's see if the Eagles can put up a response. So, and 3rd and 5, I'll probably go for a pass. Hurts. Looks to throw. Pressure's coming. Throws. And it is caught by Dallas Goedert. Wide open. And down to the 35-yard line. Where was the corner on that play? And Dallas Goedert gets a catch and a massive first down for the Eagles inside of Rams territory. And I don't think anybody was even on him. All 37 he tripped. That's why there was nobody on him. 37 tripped as he was covering Dallas Goedert. So that's what left him wide open. So a little bit misfooting for number 37 of the Rams. Gotta stay on your feet, bud. And Hurts looks to throw. Has a lot of time. Floats it. It is caught by Goedert again. That time it's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down and manageable for the Eagles. But Philly, this team has been really good all year. I said early in the season I did expect them to be in the playoff picture. But of course, we never expected Washington to be in there. And now that we might see an NFC East NFC Championship game, that is going to be really fun to see. And I do believe that is going to be the case. I really hope that we see Eagles and Commanders. That's going to be one heck of a ball game. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. He gets the first down, and it was Cameron Kitchens with the late hit. But no flag. He hit him down. He did not hit him late. So that is good news for the Rams. So we'll see if this Rams defense can get a stop. The last NFC Championship the Rams made was in the Super Bowl 56 area when they won the Super Bowl and beat the 49ers to get there. So we'll see what happens in this circumstance. If the Rams can get back to the NFC Championship game, that would be huge. And Hurts has some time, throws, and it is almost intercepted. It was batted away last second, and it was almost a Ram interception. If it was not deflected, that most certainly would have been a pick. Oh, man, that was close. It was Lake, number 37. So, let's see what happens. So, oh, yep, deflected off of his neck area. Oh, yep, off his helmet. It went off, deflected off of his helmet. If it did not deflect, that most certainly would have been an interception. So, 4 minutes to go, 4:26 to go in the third quarter. All three teams have 3 timeouts. Hurts throws it up and caught by Goddard, has man up in front. First down, and he's down at the 3. And the Ram and the Eagles are now in threatening range and are 1st and goal bound. So, and hold on, we got a flag as well. An eligible man downfield against the Eagles, so that play will not count. So it'll be a replay of 2nd down. So instead of a 1st and goal for the Eagles, it is now a 2nd down for the Eagles, backing them up 5 yards from where they were. But let's see what happened. It was Becton that was the man illegally downfield. Let's see what happened. Let's see when they get them. Oh, yep, he will certainly was downfield. That is for sure. That's a good call by the officials. That 77 has to know where he has to stay at that point. So it is 2nd down and 15 after the penalty. Hurts has some time in pressure. He escapes, but not before a Ram player would bring him down. And Jalen Hurts slow to get up, and he is hurt. And he is hobbling around, and he most certainly got hurt on that play. Oh, yeah, he got crunched. Okay, so Hurts is hurt. Let's see what happens. So, I think he might have extended his right leg. But he's staying on the field for this down. So it's 3rd and 17 now. And the Rams do have 5 sacks right now. Hurts hands it off to Barkley, gets about 3 to 4 yards on the carry. I don't think he wanted to take a risk of getting hurt severely. So it'll bring up 4th down, and that will force the Eagles to kick a field goal try. So, I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, but the Eagles might have some problems if Jalen Hurts does come out for that game, for the remainder of the game. Because that's going to be certainly a problem if he does come out. So, and Jake Elliott's long is 50 yards. This one's for 44 yards. Let's see if he can hit it. Elliott's kick is on the way, and it is good right down the middle. Almost went right, but just sunk through, and the Eagles retake the lead 16 to 13 in the second round, in the third game of the divisional round. But some people might want to take a look at Hurts, because that might have gotten him hurt. So they might want to be cautious if they do play him again, especially if that offense of the Rams does go 3 and out. So that is a very big question mark. We'll see on the status of Jalen Hurts. So we'll see what happens there. So now I bring my puppy here. Hey, buddy, come here. There we go. Alright, got Robbie up here again. I have these puppies up here at some points in time. I want to see if she sees herself. Look. She's up on the screen. She doesn't see herself now. Okay. Let's see. We're still on commercial right now, so we'll see if the Eagles can get a stop on defense. I think they need to get a takeaway here. If they're going to have a chance to get back in this game, if the Eagles are going to have a chance, they have to get takeaways. They need to force turnovers. There's not been a turnover forced on the Rams yet, so we'll see, of course, what happens there. All right. So, but of course, the next game we got is the Bills and the Ravens game. So I will be doing that one. I'll have that link posted out shortly, and also later on. So we'll see what happens in that game. That game is going to be for sure interesting, and it might decide who goes to the Super Bowl for the AFC or not. Although I do believe it's going to be Kansas City. So, all right, we'll see what happens here. Okay, so we're back in Philly. So snow is still coming down, and most of the field is now white with snow. So we'll see what happens here. In Buffalo, I'm not sure what the expectation is of the snow, so we'll see what happens, but I'm going to mute myself for a second. All right, so it'll be caught in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So the defense now of the Eagles now needs to get some pressure going on Stafford. But the last time they faced off, he had 14 pass rush snaps, 0 pressures today. But he's not gotten to them much. They had 2 pressures and then also 1 sack. So the offensive line of the Rams has been doing their job also. So Rams 1st and 10 for the Rams. Stafford looks to throw, has time, throws. It is incomplete. Intended for Tyler Higbee. He was wide open and he dropped the ball. And that would have been a massive catch. So they're talking about Jalen Hurts right now. Oh, sheesh. So Yeah, he got pretty banged up on that play. So we'll see if Jalen Hurts is going to be okay. He's currently in the medical tent right now. So hoping he's okay. So 2nd down and 10 for the Rams. Let's see what they can do. Stafford hands it off to Kyle Williams. Running down the left seam. Close and brought down 3 yards short. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 3. Again for the Rams. And the Eagles, they need to get a takeaway on this drive. Remember, there's not been a single turnover as of yet. So both teams have been pretty much playing mistake-free football at the moment. So 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Rams. Let's see if the Rams, 3rd down and 2. So let's see if the Rams can get a 1st down and if the Eagles can get a stop. 3rd and 2. Stafford takes the snap, looks to throw, throws it left side. It is caught by Nakula. Oh, wait, no. Incomplete. The ball jarred out of his hands at the last second, and that'll be another 3 and out for the Rams. And the Eagles will now get the ball back. But will it be Jalen Hurts starting? Or is it going to be Tanner McKee? Is it going to be Tanner McKee or Kenny Pickett out there? Of course, Jalen Hurts could return as in the next play. Oh, it popped out of his arms. That's why he couldn't catch it. Okay. And Evans will kick the ball back to Philly. And the kick is on the way, almost blocked. And it'll be dropped down at the 3-yard line. And that is where the Eagles will start. So a good kick return, good kick by the Rams, placing them down at their own 3-yard line. And it does look like Jalen Hurts is coming back onto the field. He's warming up right now, so he seems to be fine. So we'll see, of course, what happens if they can do this. Oh, and it's that trailer for that new Captain America movie. The Captain America Brave New World. The one with Falcon. That's going to be a really good one. I do like on how that game looks. I do like on how that movie looks. So we'll see what happens in the second half. Already in the second half. See what happens if the Eagles can put up a response. Of course, that injury to Jalen Hurts is going to impact him. So we'll see if the Eagles can get something going. But of course, the Lions, now that they're knocked out, they were pretty much the only threat remaining to Kansas City in my eyes. They were the only team in the NFL, in the NFC, that could threaten them. Maybe them and maybe possibly Philly. Maybe. I'm not sure. So, of course, depending on who wins the Bills-Ravens game later on tonight, that is going to be a very much needed game to decide who might face Kansas City. Remember, last time Baltimore faced off against the Chiefs, they only lost by a toe. So the Ravens might very well try to win this game. Each of the quarterbacks that they've won Super Bowls with have been 28 years of age. And Lamar just hit 28. What if he does it this time? I'm not saying he will, but it's a possibility. So we'll see what happens in that game later on tonight. I will be doing that game. I'll have that link out as soon as possible when I can possibly get it out. So now 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 3. They need to get out of that area because that is a very dangerous area, especially with that injury to Jalen Hurts. That might derail his game a little bit. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their 4-yard line. And it's a handoff to Barkley. And that's probably for the best. Down to the 8-yard line. A pickup out to the 7-yard line. So a pickup of 3 yards. So the Eagles now will now try to see if they can get some more yardage and try to extend their lead. They lead 16-13 right now, with about 50 some seconds to go in the third quarter, with 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. So we're about at the end of the third quarter, and we're about to go to the fourth. This might be the last play of the third quarter. So 2nd and 6. Hurts has time, looks to throw, in trouble. He has to get away, and he's sacked in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. A safety for the Rams, and that puts them within a point. And the defense of LA comes up massive on that play. And the first big defensive play by either side today, and the first defensive score of the day for the Rams. But what great pass rush by that defense. They just got up in his grill. He couldn't get away. And the defense of the Rams comes up massive on that play. So now the Eagles will give the ball back to the Rams. Because the rule states that if there's a safety in the end zone, that it immediately gives it back to the offense of the defensive team. So instead of being kicked off at the 35, now it'll be kicked off at the 20-yard line. That will be where it'll be kicked off. But that was a good defensive play by the Los Angeles Rams. And the Eagles need to get something here. They have to get a takeaway right now. The Rams have not thrown an interception or had a fumble yet. We'll see if they can do that. And I'm for certainly hoping that the Rams don't win this game. I'm for sure hoping they don't. But we'll see what happens. And the wind is really blowing right now in Philly. And with the snow coming down, that just makes it even harder. And the good news, I think the good news is it's blowing in the direction that they want to kick. And kick is on the way, and oh man, that is going flying. And it's caught back around the 15-yard line. And DeMarcus Robinson up to the 35-yard line. And that is, it's Whitehead that got up to the 35-yard line. Whittington that got up to the 35-yard line. And that is where the Rams will start. So Rams, after a safety that they got on the Eagles, now they need to get now they need either a field goal or touchdown to take the lead. Preferably a touchdown, more if they need to, a field goal. 1st and 10 for the Rams. They had three and outs on the last 2 drives, but they need to do something here. The Rams have not had a turnover all day. They've been close multiple times, but they've not had one yet. Handoff to Kyle Williams at the right seam. Gets about 8 yards on the carry, and that's all he's going to get. Wrapped up by Nolan Smith, the second-year man out of Georgia. So the defense of Philly is really being tested now against a really red-hot Rams offense. And that is the end of the third quarter. So we are going into the fourth. The Eagles still lead by 16-15. So I'm gonna go and do something real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm just getting something cooked up. That way I have a little meal before the next game. Just so that way I'm a little ready. All right, so we got 1-point game. And man, the last time we saw the Rams in a 1-point game was against the Detroit Lions last year, which of course they lost, which was the last game of Aaron Donald's career. So we'll see if the Rams can get something going here. Let's see if they can get something on the board. They've not had a turnover yet today. So we're still on commercial. Next week will, of course, be the NFC and AFC Championship game. So the NFC Championship game will be taking place first, and then the AFC Championship game will take place afterwards. Okay, and there appeared to have been some snow in Buffalo. Oh wait, no, that's a field in Philadelphia. My bad. I thought it was Buffalo for a second. Okay, so it is the fourth quarter, 15 minutes on the clock, and they got a whole quarter left. Rams hand it off to Kyron. Oh, he lost the ball, and it's scooped up by Philly. I called it, and it's returned down the right side, and he is knocked out of bounds around the 10. And it's Rodgers, number 34, with the first takeaway of the game for Philadelphia. And the Eagles come out huge on that play. And Kyron Williams makes the first turnover of the game. What a play by the Eagles. Oh, man. Got popped out of his hands. It was Jalen Carter that knocked it out, I believe. It was Jalen Carter that threw his arm in there and punched it out. And now the Eagles get the ball back with very short field ahead. And Kyron Williams is a little mad at himself. And the Eagles are doing snow angels right now. They're doing snow angels on defense. They might receive a fine for that, for the celebration. They might receive a fine. But first and goal for the Eagles, and now this game is turned on its head. So it's first and goal from the 10-yard line. Let's see if the Eagles can get some points on the board. Let's see if they can put up their first touchdown since the first half. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley running up the middle, down to the 1-yard line, very close to getting it into the end zone. And I would just run it to him again. Run it to Barkley. Run it. That's what I would do, because like the Ravens last year, they need to run the dang ball. All right, second and goal from the 1. Let's see if the Eagles can punch it in. If they do, they'll have a 7-point lead and an 8-point lead with the extra point. And Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Tackle for a loss of 1, and it is Roseboom in there. And now we have third and goal for the Eagles. They have to get a touchdown. I think they need a touchdown here. You do not want to get that ball back to the Rams offense with the way that they've been playing today. Okay, let's see if the defense of the Rams can withstand the tush push. That's probably what they're going to do. I'm not sure which yard line it's going to be at. Yep, the Rams are anticipating it. They're bringing in all of their big men. They're at the 2, so it might not be a great idea. Hand off of the middle to Barkley, and he is no signal yet. Touchdown, Philly! And Saquon Barkley gives the Eagles another lead, and they extend it. And oh boy, we got a little chirping going on in that huddle, and a touchdown for the Eagles. And what a play by Barkley. And that is going to be a touchdown, and the Eagles are going to lead by 7. So what a play by Philly. Let's see. Did he cross the plane? Oh, it is so hard to tell with the snow. Is he short of the line? Let's see. Right. Oh, I think he might be short by half a yard. I think he might have been short half a yard. From what I saw, his elbow went down as he was crossing the plane. So, according to where the ball was that I saw, The ball appeared to be at the half-yard line when his elbow went down. So if they do overturn this to a short of the line of gain or short of the end zone, then it would be decision time. Do you try to push and get it automatic pretty much and risk of the Rams possibly stopping that because it is a fourth down play? Or do you go out there and try a field goal to give you a 4-point lead? That is the main question that I'm asking right now. I personally would take the points. That's how I would play it. Take the points, see how that defense goes. But the tush push, it's been working really well for the Eagles. I would not be surprised if they did that. Okay, let's see what if the Rams can get a stop. If this is overturned, it would be down at the half-yard line. That would be where the ball would be spotted. So we'll see, of course, what happens in that circumstance. We're still waiting to get back from commercial. They are reviewing this right now. So we'll see, of course, what ends up happening in that case. But, of course, be sure to shoot me down in the live chat. I've now received a live chat all day. Be sure to shoot me down in the live chat. Oh, Michael said, let it snow. Yep. Let it snow, buddy. Let it snow. That's the guy I had on here earlier. Let me see if I can get back. Are you watching my stream? Okay, so we are currently... Alright, here's the call. Let's see what the call is. And it is short of the line of gain. It was short by half a yard, so I was correct. So it is short of the yard line by half a yard. So 4th and goal now. Do you try the tush push and risk? Oh, and they're going to go for it. They're tush pushing. They're doing the tush push. All right, is it going to work? Kick, it is. There's a flag down. It's a false start on the Eagles. And the tush push is not going to work. It's a false start on the Rams. Eagles. False start on Philly. That'll bring up 4th down and 6, pretty much. And now you probably have to try a field goal. If it wasn't from that spot, then it probably would have been. I did not see a jump. It was 65. Lane jump. Oh, yep, he jerked a little bit. He did a little jump. That's what happened. So now Philly needs to get a field goal on it. And they have to clear out the snow. They got to clear out the snow for the holder to get the ball down. They're sweeping it off with their hands right now. So, I've not seen a game in snowy weather conditions in person. So that I bet is going to be really fun for the players and the fans. And kick is on the way, and it is right down the middle. And the Eagles still lead by 4. And it is 19-15. So the Eagles still have the lead. They could have been up higher, but now they have to settle for a field goal. So we'll see if the Eagles can get something going on that defense. We already saw them force 1 turnover already. Can they make it number 2? So, and of course, if you have any questions for me, be sure to comment in my live chat room. I'm available to open any of the comments. Oh, and that's my timer. So, once we get to commercial, I'm going to go put that in the oven. Or wait, we might have an open opportunity at the moment. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right. Just getting my meal ready for the intermission. Between the point of when this game ends, and then when the Ravens Bills game starts. So, all right. So, and the Bills and Ravens game will be on CBS also, so y'all can watch it. So we got to kick down, and oh man, the snow is really coming down now. It is really, really coming down in Philadelphia. And it's almost like a blizzard there. Kick is on the way down the state. And it will be a return made by the Rams. And the return of the midfield got popped, but still holding on to the ball. And the Rams will start from that position. And the weather played a factor in the early parts. And it most certainly did in other parts of the game as well. Especially on that handoff to Kyron Williams as well. That's for sure on that. But we'll see if the Eagles can get a stop here. They need to get a stop here to try to force them to constantly run the ball. First and 10 for the Rams, the Eagles need to get a stop here. Kyron Williams up the left seam gets brought down for a gain of maybe 4 to 5. I can't really tell of which yard line because of the snow. But each of their drives this second half, they've had 2 punts, a field goal, and a fumble. That's all they've gotten. No touchdowns in the second half. So Eagles, they need to get another takeaway. Rams only have 1 turnover today, but they need to hold on to that ball. But the Eagles, they need to get something going here. And handoff to Kyron Williams. He is snuffed out immediately, and it's Boone in there for the sack. And brought in there for the tackle for loss, and he came out of nowhere. And the Rams are now on third down from their own zone, trying to avoid a 3-and-out. But how big of a loss was that? It was 53 in there. Boone. It was a loss of 3. So 3rd down and 9 for the Rams. Let's see if they can improvise. Stafford looks to throw, has some time, throws up the middle, and it is caught by Demarcus Robinson in there for the catch and a 1st down for the Rams. And the Rams are now starting to move. And I think Demarcus Robinson had some snow in his face mask as he was coming up on that play, at the end of that play. So we'll see what happens in that area, but be sure to comment in the live chat room if y'all can. So 1st and 10 for the Rams. Let's see if they can do this. And Stafford has some time, in trouble, lost the ball. Is that a fumble? It looks like it is. It goes forward for only 2 yards, or is that an incomplete pass? They're saying it's an incomplete pass on the field for the moment. Let's see. Oh, Carter hit his arm as he was throwing the ball, as he was in the motion. But luckily it went out of bounds, so even if the Eagles got in the area, they would have not recovered the ball. But good pressure brought by that defense of Philly. But let's see if they can get another play like that. So whispered into Kobe Parkinson's ear. They might be trying to get it to him. So 2nd down and 10. Stafford, quick throw. Oh, it's incomplete. And wait, no, was it? It was incomplete. It was incomplete pass. And that was Cooper. I think that was Brunn. And the defense immediately came up in his face. And that went up 3rd down and 10. But Bune, he's been doing really good. He's been a really good game changer for this defense in Philadelphia. Also along with part of the rookies in the secondary. But there was a penalty on the Rams. So even if it was a completion for a 1st down, it would not have mattered, because there was a penalty on the Rams anyway. So it is 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Los Angeles Rams. with 11 minutes to go, third down and 10 coming up for the Rams. Need this one. Stafford looks to throw. In trouble. Lost the ball. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the defense of Philly with its second turnover and takeaway today. And the defense gets in there that time. The second takeaway by this Eagles defense. And the defense coming up big time on that play. And now the Eagles will once again start from the Rams territory. So that's really good. Who was that got in there? It was Nolan Smith that was in there that knocked it free. He batted it away with his left hand, and he was being held. So even if, that was a great play by Nolan Smith, the 2-year man out of Georgia. Amazing play by that young man. And now the Rams are in a very big predicament. They are down by 4. They could be down by 11 if the Eagles do get a touchdown. So Rams, the defense needs to get a stop. The big time right now. To avoid being down by double digits. And Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley gets a couple yards up the middle. I think he got 1 to 2 yards on that carry. Okay. So it is 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Eagles. They're at the Rams inside their 40-yard line. Hurts throws it. It is caught by Saquon Barkley I think it's inside of the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down and manageable for the Eagles. Let's see it in the Eagles. They are in field goal range right now. So if worst case scenario, they can get another field goal and be up by a touchdown. That's the best case scenario for them. So if they do get into field goal range at the least, they can try a field goal and make it a touchdown game. So it's 3rd down and 5. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Gets a few yards on the carry, but not enough for a 1st down. And that will force the Eagles to a field goal. And that, I believe, is what they're going to do. They're in Rams territory right now, so a field goal would be 50 yards from there. But this condition, they're going to chance it. They're going for it on 4th down and 4 with a 4-point lead right now. And I mean, I like the aggression because it's a weather game. It's a snow game. You never know which way the kick can go. So I believe that's the right decision. So 4th and 4 for the Eagles. They needed to get to a 1st down here. Floats it to the right. It is caught by A.J. Brown. No need for a running play there. A.J. Brown gets it for a 1st down for Philadelphia. And they move closer into Rams territory. Man, we're already off to a really good start in this second half. And already a good start into this weekend. So we'll see what happens in this slate. And Barkley ran up the middle, but I don't think he had enough to get through. Yeah, I think he got maybe a few yards. I didn't see the play because I was doing something on the phone. So it's 2nd down and 11, a loss of a yard. So Eagles, they now need to try and do something here. Let me check my chat real quick. Yep, nothing else other than that comment. So 2nd and 11, Hurts looks to throw, has some time, throws it out to his left. It is caught by Devontae Smith, but got leveled outside by Killa Witherspoon. It's still a catch, but it's a 3rd down and manageable for the Philadelphia Eagles. So the Eagles, they need to get at least closer into field goal range to have a chance to give Jake Elliott a chance. They probably have to do 30 to 40 yards out. That's probably what it's coming down to because of the weather conditions. That's what it's coming down to. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Eagles. Let's see if they can get a first down in this slate. 3rd and 4. Eagles have the ball. And looking like, from the formation, looks like they're going to run it. And they are to Barkley, but not much on that run. And that'll bring up 4th down. And Jake Elliott is probably going to have to come out onto the field for the Eagles. It was Cameron Curl on there for the Rams to bring down Saquon Barkley, the former Washington Commander at that. But, yep, they're going to go for a field goal here. And that is a smart move. That is a really smart move. I do like that they went for the field. They're going for a field goal. It's a 37-yard attempt from that spot. And the kick is on its way, and it is good right down the right seam. And it is good, and the Eagles have the lead by 7. And the Eagles have a lead by 7. The Eagles now have a chance to try to seal the game. If they get another score on another takeaway, this game could be over before we know it. So the Eagles right now lead 22-15 at the with a few minutes to go in the fourth quarter, my bad. So show me the score of the Eagles game. I'm just trying to figure out the time. So 6 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the game. So we're on commercial right now. So we'll see what, of course, happens in that slate. Okay. Just doing something with my phone real quick. Also, I'm going to have a few lists later on in some videos I'm going to do on both the Bears and the Cowboys on some of their my top 5 head coaching candidates I would have for the Detroit Lions, in my personal perspective, that I could see for either the Bears or the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to be doing 2 separate videos on those 2 teams. So we'll see what ends up happening there. But let me know in the chat who your favorite team is. Mine, of course, is the Seahawks. You can see me rocking them right now. I rock them until the end. That's what I do. So we'll see what happens. But the Eagles, they might be close to putting this game away. If they can get another takeaway and score, they could likely get a really good game. They could likely finish off this game before we know it. So we'll see, of course, what happens. But I'm not sure if Perna is doing any of these games also. I am in communications with Brandon Perna to see if I can get onto communication with him and Tom, to see if I can do a video with him or a live stream with them next season. So we'll see what happens there. I'm hoping I can join that group because I have a lot of good takes that I do. So, of course, we have a lot of different Super Bowls, but this Super Bowl will be taking place on Fox, so that's really good, especially for viewers. And Tom Brady's going to be calling it, of all people. Hoping that might come back to bite the Chiefs. Who knows? I'm hoping. I'm just hoping at this one when it comes to Kansas City. But Eagles and Rams won a Super Bowl recently. The Eagles, of course, won Super Bowl 56, and the Eagles won Super Bowl 52. But the Eagles only have 1 Super Bowl in their history. The Rams have 2. So we'll see what happens in this game. So let's see what happens here. So 6 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the game. This is probably for the game right now. They need to get the Rams have to get a touchdown to keep their game this season alive for the Rams. So the Eagles, they're only 6 minutes away from hosting the NFC Championship game against the Washington Commanders, which would set up an NFC East NFC Championship game between the Eagles and Commanders. That would be that's going to be a very fun game. That is going to be really fun. I don't even know who I'm going to pick because it's a divisional game. You know, divisional games, you just never know what's going to happen. So let's see what the Rams can do. They have to get a touchdown on this drive. Stafford looks to throw, has some time, in trouble, and he is sacked. And it is 97 in there for the big time sack. It was Ojamo with the sack. And the Rams, they are feeling the pressure right now. On the road, in cold weather, they need to get a touchdown to keep their season alive. Which I'm hoping it ends today. I'm really hoping it ends today. I know my pops is a fan of the team and who's in the heavens right now, but I want the Rams to lose right now. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Rams. Oh, wait, no. 2nd down and 17, my bad. And handoff to Kyle Williams, running up the right seam. Dropped Jalen Carter, but is not going to get much after that. And that'll bring up 3rd down and very long for the Rams. The last chance to keep their season alive. They need to go to the end zone for a touchdown. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Rams. The defense of Philly has been outstanding this second half. Can they come out with another takeaway? And probably likely put the dagger in this game. 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Rams. Let's see if they can get the 1st down. And this is 4 down territory, I believe. Rams throw. It is incomplete. Batted at the line of scrimmage and intended for Nakula. And that will bring up 4th down. And this is basically 4 down territory for the Rams. You have to go for it here. There's no other option. So we'll see what the Rams can do. Yeah, it was tipped by the arm of Burks. So the Rams, they're going to punt. Okay, well, there is under 5 minutes left. So they still got some time. They would just need to stop Philadelphia. They still have all 3 remaining timeouts. Both sides do. So, at best case scenario, the Rams need to get a 3 and out. Force a 3 and out on Philly. Another scenario is the Eagles just run out the clock as they have done really well in recent years. So, we'll see what happens here, but this is going to be and this game decides who hosts the NFC Championship game against Washington next week. But, of course, if Philly does host it, I believe they might have some more snow coming. Let me check the weather report for Philadelphia. Yeah, it's heavy snow up there right now. So, and the games are on Sunday, if I'm correct. So, it'll not be snowy, but it will be cloudy. But there is a lot of heavy snow. It's said to snow for the next hour in Philadelphia. And it's said to snow until 8 p.m. at the earliest. But we'll see what happens here. Okay. And we're on commercial right now, so we're waiting for the game to return from commercial. And there's still plenty of time before the next game starts. It starts at 6:30 in my time. Oh, wait, no. Let me see. Hey, Siri, show me what time the Ravens game starts. Oh, it starts at 5:30. Okay, my bad. I miscalculated that. All right. So I'll have a little bit of time afterwards to get ready for the next stream. So I'll be starting up at 5:30 Central is when I'll be starting up. It'll be 6:30 Eastern. It'll be 4:30 in 4:30 Mountain Time and 3:30 Pacific Time. So we'll be starting up that here in a little bit. But the Eagles, they need to get a stop. They need to get to run the dang ball. And the Rams, they need to get a stop here. They are only a few minutes away from possibly being eliminated from the playoffs. I'm going to go check on that really quick. I'll be back in just a second. All right, I'm back. Just had to get my food out of the oven. So it's 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Hand off to Barkley, and it's out to the left. Oh, watch out. He has some space, and he is pulling on the Jets, and that is the dagger for the Eagles. And the Eagles ended off with another touchdown, just like what happened in Los Angeles in a few weeks. And the Eagles will advance to the NFC Championship game where they'll face off against the Washington Commanders. The defense of LA just needed to stop Saquon. That's all they had to do. But instead, they allowed Saquon Barkley to run all over their team again. And the Eagles are 4 minutes away from walking to the NFC Championship game and hosting it. Oh man, that is really freaking good. Kick is on the way. Extra point is no good, but it doesn't matter. The extra point is no good, but it doesn't matter. 28-15, and the Eagles repeat what they did a few weeks ago in the regular season and beat them down. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go flip my quesadillas, and I'll be right back. Now the Eagles can pretty much run down the clock. All they got to do is get the ball back from LA, and this game will be over. And the Eagles are going to head to the NFC Championship game. Pretty much what it's looking like right now. But the next stream I'll be back in my old spot as well. Oh wait, I might stay at the spot. I'm not sure. But what a game we've witnessed. The Rams are now going to be eliminated, but 4 minutes to go, so we still got some time before the game officially closes. But Saquon, this dude is just insane. Now the Eagles are going to the NFC Championship game, but this is one of the best games I've ever seen. Barkley had it again, and he did the same thing that he did against them a few weeks ago, and had two 50-yard rushes on this defense in Philadelphia. And the defense now needs to get the ball back, and this game will be over. Throws out the middle. It is caught by Nakula up to the 50 and still going down inside the Eagles' territory. The Rams are not giving in just yet. There's still a lot of time. They're only down by 13. So they would need a touchdown with two touchdowns with two extra points made. Stafford throws up the middle. It is incomplete. Batted around in the air by Rodgers and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Rams. There's still 4 minutes to go in this game, but the Rams, they might be eliminated in the next few minutes. 4:07 remaining. But the Eagles, I think they're going to the NFC Championship game, and there's nothing that the Rams can do. And it's 2nd down and 10 for the Rams. Stafford throws it out the right. It is caught by Whittington, and it's a 1st down and went out of bounds. So the Rams are not giving in just yet. They're still moving the ball, and they're moving it pretty fast. They're running a 2-minute drill. But of course, they're going to have to, if they do get a touchdown, they're going to have to try the risky onside kick. So Rams, they need a touchdown here to keep their season alive. Stafford looks to throw, has time, floats it out to his left, and overthrew Demarcus Robinson, and that is incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Rams. And Robert Rogers is hurt on the sidelines, but he's back on the sidelines, so that won't be it won't be a timeout used by the Eagles. Oh, I think he might have might have a hamstring injury, just from what it looked like. So 2nd down and 10 for the Rams. Stafford looks to throw, has time, throws it deep, and it is caught by Tutu Atwell. The first time we've called his name today, and the Rams are still moving. They have to get the ball off. They still have all 3 timeouts. They need to get a touchdown on this drive and have a defense hold on the defense. And caught by Higbee, 5 yards on the carry, about 4 to 5 yards on the carry, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 4 to 5, and it is out of bounds, so it will stop the clock. So the defense of Philly needs to get a takeaway to seal the deal. 3 minutes to go. 3 timeouts for the Rams, 3 timeouts for the Eagles. Stafford throws, caught, down to the 2 and maybe down to the 1. And the Rams are in red zone range. It's 1st and goal, and they're moving fast. The Rams are moving quick to try to get the ball off. And it is a run. Kyron Williams, he is brought down. He is gobbled up by that Eagles defense. And it is Burks in there as well. But this defense has been massive this year. They need to get a stop at this goal line to have a chance. To give the Eagles the win, they need to get a stop on this drive. Stafford throws, end zone, incomplete. And it's only two touchdowns that they need to score. So we'll see what the Eagles can do. I'm going to go check on that really quick. I'll be right back. And the Rams, 3rd and goal from the yard line. I think I might have missed a play. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Stafford looks to throw, throws the end zone, caught, touchdown Rams. And they're not done yet. But they need to get the extra point here. They need an extra point here and then have to hope that their defense can stop whatever the Eagles throw at them. Oh, man. Rams are trying to pull a comeback. But can they do it? Okay. Extra point. Gotta make it here. You have to make this field extra points. Kick is on the way and right down the middle. It is good. And the Rams are not done yet. All they need now is a stop on defense or an onside kick attempt to hope that it lands in your favor. That's probably what they're going to have to do, an onside kick. That's the only way that they're going to get this done. So we'll see what ends up happening there. Ugh. Okay. So Rams are not done yet. They're down only by 6. All they would need is a touchdown and an extra point, and they win. So we'll see if the Rams can come back from this. They have a few minutes to go. They still have 2 minutes. They got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. So we'll see. Let's see what happens here. So they might have to try an onside kick. They might. I think they might just try that, just to play it safe. Or are they going to punt it back? They're going to punt it back and rely on the defense. They're punting it back and relying on that defense in the Rams. All they need to do is stop Saquon Barkley. That's all they have to do. And kickoff back to the Eagles into their own end zone. And this will go out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams, all they have to do is stop Saquon Barkley 3 downs in a row, and they will have a chance to get the ball back. That's all they need to do. All they need to do is stop the offense of the Eagles, and the Eagles will have to give the ball back to the Rams. That's the only way. But the rushing game for the Eagles has been dominant today. They have been so dominant today. So, Eagles trying to put the icing on the cake. Trying to go back to the NFC Championship game for the first time in 2 years. Again, when they went against San Francisco. And Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley gets about 2 to 3 yards on the carry, and the Rams will have to use one of their two timeouts, or they're going to just take it down to the 2-minute warning. And the Rams are going to call their first timeout. The Rams use one of their 3 timeouts, so they have 2 timeouts remaining. They need to stop Saquon Barkley. If they can't do that, they're not worthy of being in the playoffs anymore. So we'll see what happens here. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Eagles. And I don't think the Eagles defense wants to come back out onto the field. The Rams need to get a stop here to keep their season alive. 2nd down and 7. Eagles have the ball. The Rams, all they have to do is stop Saquon Barkley. That's all they need to do. 2nd down and 7. Hurts fakes the handoff, looks to throw, has some time. He is sacked at the 20, and that is Kobe Turner, who was on the Masked Singer, and he brought down Jalen Hurts. And now we have 3rd and long, and now there's a very dangerous chance that the Rams could come back in this game. All the Rams have to do is stop Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts. That's all they need to do. Can they do it one more down? Let's see if the Rams can make a stop. 3rd down and 19 yards. The Rams have had the most sacks in the postseason with 16. And the other teams to do it was the 1985 Chicago Bears, 1992 Los Angeles Rams. But other than that, they need to get the stop here to keep their season alive. 3rd and 19. With 2 minutes, 39 seconds to go. 1 timeout left for LA. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley runs it up the middle and is not going to get nearly enough for a 1st down. And the Rams are going to get the ball back. The Rams are going to get the ball back. And the Rams have one more shot to get the win. All they need is a touchdown and an extra point, and they will take the lead. And that's all they have to do. Oh, come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. We'll see what the Eagles do on this on 4th down and 13, but it's looking like they are going to have to punt. Now all the Eagles' hopes and their hopes of going back to the NFC Championship game all relies on the hands of Vic Fangio's defense. Can the defense make a stand against the Philadelphia Eagles? The Eagles need one more stop, and they're going to the NFC Championship. And it will be take an Eagle bounce inside of the Rams 20 and down at the 18-yard line, and that will be where the Rams will start. So the offense of the Rams has one more shot. They've had 2 turnovers today. The Eagles have had none. Can the Rams complete the quickest postseason comeback that we've ever seen? 1st and 10 for the Rams. Inside their own zone. Can the Rams pull the impossible and go to the NFC Championship game and host it. Stafford looks to throw, throws it right. It is caught by Higbee and down to the 24, 23-yard line. And they're going to move fast. They have to move fast. They still have one more play before the 2-minute warning. And Stafford has some time, looks to throw, and left side is caught by Cup down to their own 30-yard line. And that is the end of, that's the 2-minute warning. So the Rams' only hope is to get a touchdown. That's the only thing they need to do. Touchdown, extra point, game over. We'll see what the Eagles' defense can do. Can the Eagles stop the Rams' offense? Oh man, it's coming down to the wire again. Whew. It's coming down to the wire. Hey, no barking. No. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm gonna mute myself. Sorry, my pups were barking. Okay, the Rams, they got 2 minutes remaining in the game. All right, so the Rams trying to get back to the NFC Championship along with the Philadelphia Eagles. Can the Eagles get a stop on this last drive by the Rams? It's either going to be Eagles Commanders or Rams Commanders. So we'll see what ends up happening here. But we'll be getting to the AFC divisional round between the Ravens and the Bills as well. So tune in for that later on tonight. So temperature is now 30 degrees right now in Philly. Rams have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 30. They have to get a touchdown on this drive to get themselves back in this game. A touchdown and an extra point will give them the lead. Stafford throws it out to his left, and it is almost intercepted by DeJean. And that would have been the game ender for the Eagles. But just out of the hands of Cooper DeJean. Almost intercepted, and just out of the tip of his hands. Just the fingertips. So, DeJean almost sealed it for the Eagles. 2nd down and 10 for the Rams. They have to get a touchdown. Stafford has time, throws out the middle, and it is back down, incomplete. Intended for, I believe it was Puka Nakula. And it is incomplete. And that will bring up 3rd down. It was Darius Slay in there that broke it up. Yeah, it was Nakula that was the 10 to target. But the Rams were denied that by Philly. And 2 more chances for the Rams. 3rd down and 10. This is 4 down territory. Stafford has time, floats it out. It is caught by Robinson. 1st down Rams. And the Rams now have to move quickly. They don't have a timeout. They have to move very fast. And they're going to try to get a playoff as well. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. Stafford has time. Throws it out the right. Going for it all. Caught by Nakula. And out of bounds. It is a catch. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Rams. And out of bounds stops the clock. And Yep, he got both of his feet in, and that is a catch. First down, LA. Rams trying to complete one of the fastest comebacks. They're down at the 21-yard line. They need a touchdown and extra point to get take the lead. Eagles, Stafford looks to throw. Left side, it is caught by Cup, but slides down in the snow. And the clock stops because he slid out of bounds, and a player didn't touch him. Second down for the Rams. The Eagles need to get a stop here. The Rams need to keep that ball secured. They have to protect the ball in this area. 1:19 to go. No timeouts for the Rams. They cannot take a sack here. You do not take a sack here if you're the Rams. And here we go. And we got a jump. And that'll be a flag on the Rams. It is a false start against the Rams. Yep, false start on the Rams. Now back them up 5 yards. It was Dotson. Let's see if the Rams can get it into the end zone and if the Eagles can get the stop. Eagles right now trying to stop the Rams from completing the comeback. Second down and 12 for the Rams at the 24-yard line. They cannot take a sack here. And Stafford throws it out to his right. It is caught by Nakula, and he's going to be tackled out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. Third down for the Rams. They need a touchdown, and 1 minute, 14 seconds to go. No timeouts for the Rams. And this is 4-down territory. So Rams, they do not take a sack. You do not want to have a sack here. And Stafford has some time. He's in trouble, and he is sacked. And that will keep the clock ticking. Clock is still running. Fourth down. The Rams need a touchdown right now to keep their season alive. They need a first down to also keep the drive alive. And clock is still ticking. And it was Jalen Carter that got up there. And the clock is still ticking. What are the Rams doing? What are the Rams doing? They need to get the playoff faster. This is fourth down, my guy. Fourth down and 11. And Stafford, last chance. Throws it out to his right. Incomplete. And the Rams have been eliminated from the playoffs. And the Eagles will go to the NFC Championship game against the Washington Commanders. Oh, man. And the Rams will once again... Oh, I get what happened. It was an incomplete pass. He threw the ball before he got sacked. That's what happened. That's why the clock stopped. Okay, I was wondering what was going on there. And the Rams have officially been eliminated from the playoffs. And the Eagles will face off in Philadelphia against the Washington Commanders next Sunday. Oh my goodness. And they're going to take their victory knees. And that is going to do it. The Eagles back to the championship game. And it will be Eagles Commanders in the NFC Championship game next week. And I hope you all enjoyed. I'm going to get ready for the Ravens and Bills game. Hope you all enjoyed. If you all did, please make sure to do me a favor. Smash the like button down below. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.